It's not over yet. Watch part 2 tomorrow. Same time,
And welcome to another edition of The New Mix. I'm Dan Reynolds, and it's a Monday, October 28th, and we're straight up 12 o'clock. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We've got a good half hour for you. Hope we've got some information that you don't know about, and we'll try to enlighten you in that area and give you some weather information and what's going on around our counties, and event information of some of the cool events that are happening this week up until Friday, and we'll try to keep you updated with that. First off, let's take a look at our weather. That's probably the most important thing that we've got going for us here. And current weather, I've got Mountain View up now. We have contracted with the cable system over in Gassville, the Yelcott cable system, and they have six different communities that they have reached out to. I guess they purchased some of the existing cable systems in the north central Arkansas, around the Mountain View area, Melbourne and Calico Rock, and a few others. And we're featuring Mountain View's weather right now, and it's actually 62 degrees there. And we'll get a more detailed look at that. It shows the winds, the winds out there right now are a little cool, but they're just about 2 miles per hour rather. It feels like 62 because it is 62. Today's weather for you is 67 degrees. Low tonight will be around 51. Tuesday's weather, 73 for the high. It looks like we got a 30% chance of rain. Now, it depends on who your weather person is. I hear 50-50 chance of rain up in our northern part of the country here. But these are mostly isolated showers that are going to be happening in and around the area. We could let me go over here to our more northern part of the counties, and we'll look at Harris and see what's going on there. As I said, 50% chance of rain more up on our northern counties in our viewing area. So we probably, some of our viewers out there will get some rain probably tomorrow, and that chance goes on into Thursday, which jumps up to 70%. So looks like we're going to be getting some more precipitation. We probably need it. If you don't like the weather, then you can stay in and just look out the window and watch it rain. All right, for that update, we're going to talk about some of the law enforcement press releases we got over the weekend, and we got something here, a couple here from the Baxter County area. Let me bring up the image of some of this. Here's something that happened Saturday. Robert Finch was apprehended in Missouri, and that's him right there. The Baxter County Sheriff's Office was notified at approximately 12:30 a.m. on Saturday morning that Robert E. Finch Jr. Was in custody after sustaining a self-inflicted gunshot wound at a residence somewhere in Wright County, Missouri. Robert Finch had been sought since early last week on multiple serious felony charges that were filed following a domestic assault and kidnapping incident. And he had been the object of manhunts over several days in Arkansas and Missouri. Robert Finch was transported to Mercy Hospital in Springfield, Missouri. The Sheriff's Office understands that Finch is in stable condition and is being held on Missouri parole violation charges as well as a warrant from Baxter County. He will eventually be extradited to the Baxter County jail there to face the charges that happened over the weekend. No other information concerning the circumstances of this apprehension is currently available, and we will keep you up to date if anything happens in that case. Also, news from the Baxter County Sheriff's Office: a Midway man, 63-year-old Alan B. McNeil, died Sunday of a self-inflicted gunshot wound at approximately 10:45 a.m. October 27th. Sheriff's deputies were dispatched at the residence there and reported that Alan McNeil had been found deceased on his property. The investigation revealed that Mr. McNeil had been found outside sitting in a lawn mower cart by a friend who had called authorities. Mr. McNeil had called his friends earlier in the morning and asked him to come to the property. Deputies found Mr. McNeil had sustained a fatal gunshot wound from a handgun and the handgun had a suicide note where found at the scene. There was no foul play involved in this, the authorities suspect. Let's see. We want to give a shout out to one of our viewers out there. And Mary, you know who you're talking about. We just got off the phone with you earlier, and we've got some events that she was trying to promote, and we thank you so much for that. I have many fond memories of working with Mary back in the early days of television here in Boone County. And one always comes to mind that I cannot talk about here on the station, but she knows exactly, and I can hear her laughing in my mind right now. She knows exactly which one that is. So thanks for watching, Mary. Appreciate you calling us, being a part of our community, and letting us know what's going on in and around the community. We'll take a quick break. We're going to talk about birthdays and some of the local events that are happening here in the area, your viewing area, and we'd like to welcome those people down in our southern counties down there around Mountain View and Calico Rock and Melbourne. Thanks for being a part of what we do here, and let us know about your area, and we can help you get some words out about what's going on in your community. We'll be right back. You're watching The New Mix. Stay with us.
Cooking. There's nothing quite like it. That's why I recommend the Neighborhood Diner. Wyatt and his staff treat you like family with true hospitality and delicious food for breakfast and lunch. Clean and comfortable, and of course, the great food you love. Open Monday through Saturday, 6:30 till 2, and Sunday, 8 till 2, serving wholesome lunches and awesome breakfast on Main Street in Harrison. Isn't it time you came home? Home to the Neighborhood Diner, where neighbors become friends.
Discover your own getaway just minutes from home. Enjoy a wonderful meal in the beauty of the Buffalo River Valley. Scooter's Restaurant at Dog Patch. Award-winning prime rib, fresh, never frozen, hand-cut steaks, plus catfish, shrimp, great sandwiches, salads, wonderful desserts, and more. Open Thursday through Sunday. Just 10 minutes south of Harrison, near the beautiful Buffalo. Call 1-800-597-9963. Discover Scooter's Restaurant at Dog Patch and enjoy.
If your credit is less than perfect, buying a car can be nearly impossible. Everybody needs a little help now and then. Let Sean and the staff at Auto Credit help. They finance your future, not your past. Choose from a nice selection of clean late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Easy terms with payments to fit your budget. The best part, they tote the note. You buy here, you pay here. Bad credit or no credit, get rolling today. Stop in just a mile and a half west of the bypass in Mountain Home. Auto Credit. They'll get you rolling.
River Lodge Assisted Living provides an environment in which you are free to be yourself and do for yourself. A 24-hour friendly staff facility offering any level of assistance you desire, which allows for peace of mind and security to you and your loved ones. A variety of amenities, including daily activities, scheduled transportation, a full access spa, plus much more. And the choice of 4 beautiful floor plans makes River Lodge a premier choice in assisted living. The good life starts here at River Lodge Assisted Living in Mountain Home. Super sale going on now at Sleep Mart. Check out this bunk bed sale starting at only $148 with free layaway for Christmas. Twin mattresses starting at only $99. Twin mattress sets with chiropractic endorsed spinal zone on sale for only $598. Ask about our military and senior citizen discounts. Sleep Mart, name brand furniture, discounted prices. Mountain Home and West Plains.
First time you've tuned into the channel. We are live here at noon o'clock every day, Monday through Friday, and we are on different channels. So if you're watching the channel, make note of that and lock it in some way and come back tomorrow during the week, and we'll be glad to be here to give you local information. A lot of places you can't get that anywhere, and so we're trying to fill a gap for those people that kind of watch TV at noon during the lunch break. And you know, there's different ways you can watch us. If you're watching us on television and you have to dash out and go somewhere and you want to finish the show down at the park or whatever, you can watch us on your cell phone, your Android or iPhone device, tablet, whatever. If you're at home and somebody's hogging the television in the other room, you can watch us on the internet. Basically, just go to our homepage at hometowntv.net and you can watch us there. And there's me right there looking at all this, and it'll switch over to show you exactly. We got a delay on some of these things, so Depending on your device, it's not really that important that we are dead on to the second, but that gives you a good idea of what's going on. And there's little buttons there. If you have an Apple device, you can click the Apple button right there, or the Android button right there. And there's some instructions there if you have older versions of Android or Apple that gives you instructions on how to do that. But we are here Monday through Friday at noon, and we replay this program at 5:30 each weekday to give those people maybe a chance to check up on what's going on in and around there. We've got some events coming up. Let's go to those right now. Let's go to the birthdays, because that's the first thing here on the list. We have a couple birthdays we want to tell you about. First up is Laura Smith Campbell, and there she is on the screen. Not a very high resolution photo, but that's pretty good a representation of her. And then also we have Keith Edmonds, and I think he lives in the Bruno Payette area, and one of my buddies, and has a birthday today. If you'd like to be part of our birthday lineup here on the show, it's easy to do. And if you are a Facebook user, just go to the Noon Mix and friend us or like us there, and your information will automatically be connected to us. And when your birthday pops up during that time, we can automatically put you on our show. And we'll go to your website, or actually your Facebook page, grab a photo of you. Hopefully it's a good photo. That's a good photo of Keith right there. And we'll put you on and give you a little featured time. Let's go to some of the events we got going on in and around the area. Let me get rid of Keith there, and we'll go back to here and look at some of the events. Of course, we got Keith Edmonds has a birthday today. Now, tomorrow, there's a 1940s musical, what's it called? 1940s musical wartime romance. And this is going to be up at the Bald Knobbers Theater in Branson, and tickets are on sale there. I don't have ticketing information, but this is on our Facebook page, and it's also listed on our the Noon Mix page there too, if you want to get information more about that. But that is I would imagine it's a stage type of play, and it's going to be at the Bald Knobbers Theater in Branson. And that is at 2835 West 76 Boulevard. For more information, you can call them for tickets at 417-334-4528. Up next, if I can get my computer to work. Now, if you're a rock and roll guitarist or have any dealings with progressive rock, you'll know who Steve Vai is. He's going to be in Springfield tomorrow, or actually Wednesday, at 8 p.m. at the Galois Theater. And Steve Vai is one of those guys that is he's a proficionado at lead guitar, and he's very, he's not your everyday run-of-the-mill guitarist. I mean, he's pretty proficient in what he does, very popular in the United States, and he will be there. This is a great opportunity for people that know Steve or follow him, and he's going to be at the Galois Theater Wednesday at 8 p.m. See if I have information on that. Oh, I do not, but it is at 325 Park Central East, and I think that's more close to the downtown area. Okay, the Safe Street Trick or Treat is going to be at the Branson Landing this Thursday. So if you want to do a little early trick or treating here in this area and want to go up to the Branson Landing, the vendors up there will be celebrating the trick or treat festivities for everyone up there. And it's going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. And this is the 7th year that they've been doing this at the Branson Landing. And it's usually on October 31st. And check it out, go up there. Everyone knows where the Branson Landing is. Okay, the Angel Voices, they're having a costume party at Salsa's Grill this Wednesday. I'm sorry, it's Thursday, the same night as the Safe Street Trick or Treat at the Branson Landing. And they're also going to have a karaoke night there at the Salsa's Grill. So if you like karaoke or want to join a costume party, they're going to be having it at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Also, at the Legends in Eureka Springs, they're going to have a Halloween bash starting at 6 o'clock if you're in that area and want to check that out. It's formerly the lumber yard, and they've changed the name to the Legends. So check that out. Let's see, we got more birthdays coming up this week. We'll do that a little bit later on. I have a couple items here that came in to us earlier, and there's not on the list here. There's a fall festival time this October 30th at the Grove Church on Highway 65 South around Western Grove. They want people to come and join us for the activities on December 30th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. There will be games, costume contests, food, and lots of good fellowship there. For more information, you can call Pastor Jack Searcy, 870-577-3341. Also, the fourth annual Cooking on the Creek is sponsored by the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce. And like I said, this is the fourth annual. They're going to have barbecue cook-off. Competing barbecue teams from all around the country will be here slicing, seasoning, grilling, pork, chicken, beef, and brisket. And they will be vying for $7,500 in winnings and also bragging rights to go along with that. They do have a People's Choice competition, and that's going to be going on. And this will be, the different categories are going to be there's different categories, but the new category they're trying to promote this year is the Best Sauce category, and that's being added with some prize money attached to that. Entry fee is $25 and per contestant, and judged by the qualifying panel of judges that will be there. This will be Saturday, November 2nd. That's this weekend. And entries must be turned in no later than 1 p.m. in the containers provided by the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce, so you'll need to contact them about that. I thought I had their phone number here. Yes, 870-741-2659 is that number for more information if you'd like to do some cooking and some barbecuing there on Crooked Creek's fourth annual Cooking on the Creek this coming Saturday. And let's see, I did that one already. All right. Okay, we're about halfway into it. Let's take a break, and when we come back, I might have a couple more events for you, and then we're going to be talking about some activities on our television station and a cool video a little bit later on in the show. Stay with us. You're watching The Noon Mix.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Ray's Four Seasons Sunrooms is now offering all-steel metal roofing. It is the perfect fit for homes and businesses as well as agricultural buildings. Each metal panel is strong, durable, economical, and an attractive answer to the growing need for quality metal roofing. They provide protection from severe weather conditions and are custom fabricated in a variety of colors, offering up to a 40-year warranty with optimal exterior protection. Ray's accepts in-home financing up to a year as well as all major credit cards. That's all-steel metal roofing, available only at Ray's Four Seasons Sunrooms in Lakeview.
Fast, friendly, and with a drive-through too. And a great selection of cordials, liquor, plus foreign, domestic, and microbrewed beers. An incredible selection of wines, some even chilled and ready to go. Wine questions? No problem. Just ask Gary. He's the in-house wine doctor, and he'll help you with the right selection. Express Liquors has what you want, and if not, they'll order it for you. Open 7:30 till 11 Monday through Thursday, and 7:30 till midnight Friday and Saturday on the Bypass in Harrison. Express Liquors reminds you to drink responsibly, and if you do drink, it's simple. Don't drive.
What keeps people coming back to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill? It has to be our famous choice hand-cut steaks, mesquite grilled with JT Colton's special seasoning, or our homemade yeast rolls. Everyone has their favorite at Colton's, from steaks to chicken or seafood or burgers and sandwiches, and fresh salads. It could be our endless peanuts. Or maybe it's just a fun place to hang out with friends and family for lunch or dinner.
At Colton's, we know what's at stake.
Image is everything, and creating a good first impression is of vital importance. Since 1953, Harrison Sign Company has created great first impressions, allowing businesses to project the image they need. From billboards to banners and everything in between. Make a great first impression with the image you need. Call 741-5267 today. Image is everything. Great first impression since 1953. Harrison Sign Company.
Welcome back to the Noon Mix. We have a couple more events we'd like to tell you about. We've got something here put on by the Grace Christian Center, and it is a Halloween paintball shoot. This is an odd event for not for Thanksgiving, but for Halloween. But it's kind of cool. We'll talk about it. It's coming Thursday, 7 p.m. to midnight, Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., and then Saturday from 7 to 10. Now, this is a paintball. I guess it's a course or competition. $5 for the first 50 rounds. They'll have concessions, no outside paintball equipment allowed on the property. I guess all equipment will be provided for you. And this is October 31st through November 2nd. If you want more information about that, you can visit their Facebook page at Halloween Shoot. Just go to facebook.com/Halloween Shoot. And that is the Grace Christian Center. You can call them if you like, 870-741-6804. 870-741-6804. Now, let's go. Of course, we talked about the Cooking on the Creek. There's a little graphic of what that, if you see this symbol here, that's the official look of the Cooking on the Creek, and that's coming up this Saturday, November 1st and 2nd, and check that out. A lot of people just go down and just want to smell and look, and there will be ways to sample this meat, and then after the competition, I think you can buy full meals there, so check that out. Also, there is a Fall Family Carnival hosted by the Northvale Baptist Church, and this will be October 31st at 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. See if I can bring this up a little bit bigger where you guys can see it. Let me do this. And then do that. Yeah, that's going to help out a wee bit better. And that's going to be at 310 Adams Street behind the Western Sizzlin'. This is a free event, hot dogs, chips, and drinks, s'mores. Ooh, I might have stopped by for a s'more. At the fire pit, candy and games for the kids, costumes are welcome, but not required. And that's a fall festival carnival hosted by the Northvale Baptist Church. For more information, you call 741-3630, 870-741-6360. Back out of this, go to the next one. And let's see, what's going on here? This is divided for a Fall Fest at the Creek. Now, this is games, food, and fun, and a part of the excitement at the Bear Creek's Fall Festival. This is a fun and safe alternative to Halloween night with a carnival-style atmosphere and will be held on the evening of Thursday, October 31st. A lot of things are happening on that day. 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. If you're in that area, this might be something for you. There will be loads of candy, games, and prizes, as well as a huge inflatables in all ages through 6th grade. In addition, there will be a grand prize drawing for drawings and food for the whole family, and we hope to see you at there. That's the Bear Creek Springs Baptist Church, and this is their 8th Annual Fall Festival at the Family Life Center. They're located 3.5 miles north of Walmart. Take Naples Road to the old junction of Highway 6265 North, and they're next to DeVito's Restaurant. If you have any questions, you can call them at 870-741-7936, 870-741-7936. Okay, do I have any upcoming events? We've got some things happening here. Let me talk about this over in the Baxter County area. Free to the community is on the campus of ASUMH is a Kids Bash, the 29th, which is tomorrow. And they'll have games, hayride, inflatable costume contest, fun, and more. You can call Mason Campbell at 870-508-6100 for the information. Or if you'd like to have a booth there, you can contact them for that information also. Also, they're having the North Fork Halloween Bash. This is going to be on the 31st. No, I think this is Saturday. Saturday? Yeah, no, that's Thursday. I apologize. And that's they're going to have it throughout the town of Norfolk, and they have trick or treat, trunk or treating, and more. That's going to be from 6 to 7:30, so if you live in the Norfolk area, that's going on in and around that area. Also, at Trunk or Treat, there'll be plenty of games at the Christian Church of Mountain Home. This is going to be on the 31st also. No time is mentioned here, but I would think it would be around the 5:30 time to start. National Model Railroad exhibit's going to be the 1st of November. I think it's this Friday. Yes, Friday. And this is for all of November and December. Model trains will be on display at the Donald W. Reynolds Public Library on the lower level. And these displays are sponsored by the Mountain Home Model Railroad Club, and the display is free and open to the public. Trains are various scales and will be on display with Santa showing up here and there. Okay. All right, let's get to our video of the day. I've got one here I really want to show. I think this is really nice. And this runs 3 minutes, and I'm going to let this run to the end of the show because it'll just run out. But it's kind of a unique thing. That I think this was in New York City. And would you try this if you were asked? Take a look.
I got a job over here, okay?